All right, so I convinced myself I'm going to rip this Mega Evolutions ETB. I bought this from GameStop on release, and I haven't touched it. I had 2 ETBs. I've ripped a lot of Mega Evolutions. We have opened 2 booster boxes. We've opened plenty of booster bundles. Have not pulled one single SIR, but that's actually not the reason I even want to open this. The main reason is I actually bought this card online and graded it myself, hoping that I would get a Gem Mint 10 of this Alakazam. I love the look of this Alakazam. Alakazam is one of my favorite Pokemon. We recently had 2 Alakazams come back from a submission, and we didn't get lucky on either one of these in terms of the grading. You see we got an 8 there. This one we pulled ourselves, this one we bought online, and I said, you know what? Why not have an excuse to just have a little fun and rip this? Hopefully get a good luck on our promo here and get that Alakazam. And maybe just turn our luck around about Mega Evolutions in general. Not a single SIR out of the almost 200 packs, maybe more than 200 packs that we opened of Mega Evolutions. Now, it couldn't be 200 because I wouldn't say we opened close to a case, but 2 booster boxes, yeah, so maybe half a case. So definitely over 100 though. So here we go. Let's just see if we get a little lucky. And also I like the new camera arm, so I get this keyboard in the way. Let's move that out. And that's still sliding down. Alrighty. Yeah, new camera arm. It makes this a lot easier to see packs. So, all right, let's first check out this promo. Maybe we get lucky with this promo. It feels so weird when you've been looking at an ETB for months and wondering like what's inside, and then suddenly you're just like, well, I have an excuse enough to try and open it, so let's see if we were really missing out on much or not. Here we go. Nice player's guide, which I have not actually seen one of these yet because I have not opened ETBs of Mega Evolutions at all. Let's see if we can get this gosh darn Mega Venusaur. It'd be amazing. I know a lot of people like the what am I thinking of? The Mega Lopunny? No, that's in Phantasmal Flames. What am I thinking of? What are the dang cards in this set? You'd think I'd know something being a PokeTuber. Oh, the Gardevoir, of course. All these prices have gone down a lot, so I guess good thing we never really bought a bunch of those cards when this came out because they have dropped considerably in price. But the Mega Kangaskhan, this is going to like 60 bucks now. So I mean, that would pay for basically the box, but it's never a good idea really to rip much of anything unless, you're just trying to go for the fun of it. So anyways, let's see how we do on this promo. Maybe we'll get one of these cards. And yeah, there's a Mega Lucario in this set, that's right. Okay, so we are a whole pot committed, as they say. All right, we opened it up the right way. Sliding out, that's pretty cool now. Let's see how we do on this Alakazam. The first thing we're gonna see is we wanna check our centering on the Alakazam, and I would say centering's pretty good. If you don't get good centering, it's over in terms of your chances of getting a 10. But I would say our centering is well within reason for a 10. Top to bottom, left to right, it's just about perfect actually. I'll take it. So the problem with our original Alakazam wasn't necessarily the centering. It was, I forgot what it was now. I think it was some edge roughness, and actually just had a video post about this. So we had this PSA return, and I kind of do a deep dive on some of these cards. But anyways, let's take a closer look at this promo. This is just for me. I know it's just a random $15 promo to you, but this is much more than that to me because I love this Pokemon, and I am looking to gain all of Alakazam and a 10 eventually on my shelf. So, and this one looks so cool, like on this little isolated, like, where is he at? Like kind of in the middle of, not desert, what do you call it? Yeah, I don't know what you call it. Just like these mountain kind of, what do you call it? I don't know what they're called. I have to look it up. Out like in the middle of Utah. Okay, let's look at this. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna say this is just about perfect, fam. I called you fam, I hope you don't mind. I would say this is just about perfect. Centering wise, and then on the back, there is no, oh, wait, there's one little tiny something. That's just the light reflecting. Actually, I can't even see it without the light reflecting on it. I think we're just about good for a solid 10 contender right there. So let me get my sleeves. That's probably a good idea. I'm gonna go ahead and get my sleeves, and you know what? What the heck? I got a brand new pack of card savers. Might as well put these to good use now. Oh, did I mention I have no kids tonight? Usually the kids are opening with me, but you know, I was bummed about this Alakazam. I said, you know, I don't have any kids tonight. I'm just gonna kind of open it and chill with you guys without the kids. I mean, I love opening with Cooper and with Howie and having fun with them, and they get mad at me when I open without them, to be honest. But I gotta tell you, there's something a little bit less, I don't know, stressful about not having the children around going crazy and causing chaos and panic in me and all of our neighbors, especially Howie. He likes to yell and scream, and that's always fun to edit out of our videos. So nice dividers. We got a bunch of them, actually. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dividers? Pretty cool. All right, so now, you know, I know you've seen probably a million videos of people going through. Actually, their dice look pretty cool. I know you don't want to see the insides of an ETB. You've probably opened these yourself already. You just want to know what's inside the pack. So let's go ahead and get to it. Let's see if we can change our luck. I think we're already have changed our luck with just this alone. I mean, it's not a valuable card necessarily, but that's just cool. I just love Alakazam, and I think we have a real contender, PSA 10 contender. So I'm excited about that. So, and now we should have 9 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. We'll just do a quick little shuffle. And yeah, let's turn our look around. Have we had an SIR hiding in this ETB this whole time? I would probably say no. I mean, our luck has just been so bad. To pull an SIR from Mega Evolutions now that the pull rates have gotten worse. So I mean, they're like 1 in 80, 1 in 90 packs, and you know, we pulled over 100 and we didn't get one in there, so it could be twice that much easily. So just kind of is what it is. But maybe eventually, I mean, eventually you got to open something, right? You open enough packs, you'll pull it. And our first box, oh my gosh. Then our very first pack, we got an Executor. Now, if you saw our recent video, our PSA return, the very first pack of Mega Evolutions I ever opened had an Executor in it. And it turned a 10. Now, the very first pack of this Mega Evolutions ETB is an Executor. And I don't know, maybe it'd be a 10. I would say no. Left to right centering's not perfect on that one, so I would say it's probably 9 worthy. But that is interesting. We just get a Mega Evolutions. We're repeating history here. Deja vu. First pack opening being an Executor illustration rare again. That's pretty sick though. I'll take that. Already pretty decent luck. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that. Just move this out of the way. Oops. So we're gonna set this here. All right. Next pack. Tank, Corellia, Drizzazile, I can't pronounce these names. Latios, I know that one. Repel, Ninjask. Yeah, we'll just go through it. And, all right, nothing on the second one. Pack number 3. I hope, you know, if you're new here, that you're enjoying the content that I've been putting out. I've been obsessed with Pokemon in the past couple years, and this year just got amped up with modern. I was solely a vintage collector, just trying to complete old, you know, base sets and things like that before this year. And all right, nothing in this one. But I have gotten completely obsessed, I'll be honest with you. My kids luckily are into it. And you know, one of the reasons they're driving a lot of the obsession is that it's something that we can both enjoy. But I hope you dig what I've been, you know, what I've been putting out there. Most of what I do is, you know, I'm just trying to enjoy the hobby. I'm a collector, not really much of an investor, I would say. I enjoy ripping packs, but I also do a lot of analytics. I'm a data analyst by trade, so I've been doing a lot of content analyzing the odds of not just ripping packs of what you could get, but the value that you could eventually return on those, especially if you include grading. So to offset your ripping cost, I think it's fascinating, and you can really see, like, by set, which ones are the most worth opening and which ones are the worst, or the worst ones are the ones worth avoiding. And I'll give you a quick little tidbit. On every analysis I've done, you can go back and watch my videos. For a Scarlet and Violet, the worst set to open is Prismatic Evolutions by far. The second one is Paldea Evolved, just because the pack costs have gotten so out of hand because of it's become, you know, a real focus point for the Scarlet and Violet collector because of the Magikarp got so popular. But nothing in that set outweighs the cost of the packs, so don't rip Paldea Evolved. The best ones to rip are Black Bolt and White Flare, and you can kind of turn a profit or get a decent value out of Destined Rivals, assuming that the pack price is not too high, and they've been going up and down a lot recently, so Destined Rivals is a good one. And another one, surprisingly enough, is 151, even at the crazy high pack price, just because it has so much going for it. It's desirable cards, it's generous pull rates, and a lot of variety. So those are what you need for a really good, valuable set, and 151 still has that even to this day. So those are the ones you probably want to rip if you're going to rip anything. Mega Evolutions and Phantasmal Flames are a little still too early to tell because there's so many cards still not coming back from PSA to really understand, like, in the market prices for those cards. They still need some settling, especially with Phantasmal Flames. But generally, you're going to do pretty well, assuming that that people want it to open the set and like the cards from the set. You're still going to do pretty well, in that these sets could have some long-term value. That's pretty much my take on that, but it's still to be seen. All right, so here we go. Now that I've got my whole spiel out of the way, we are on pack number 7. See if we get anything else out of the set. We got one illustration rare. So far, not doing so hot on the other packs. We got 2 packs left. I mean, you can count, but just in case you're struggling, 2 packs left. Can we turn this around? Can we get something a little hotter here? I still don't have my opening, my technique down. How do people do that, like, quick flip thing? Like, I don't understand that. Do they, like, my hands are just, how are they so grippy? My hands are so slippery and, like, clean. I'll say I wash my hands, so they're kind of slip. Oh my god, that scared me for a second. So we got an ultra rare. We got a Mega Camerupt, which is basically a cow. Is that, what am I looking at here? I'm a first gen guy, so a lot of these newer Pokemon, I'm just like, huh? What is happening? All right, last pack. Most likely, I mean, out of 9 packs, if we get 3 hits, that's generally what you're getting, right? I mean, 1/3 is overall pretty decent. So if we get anything out of here, it would be amazing in terms of the odds. So and here we go. Ralts, and the last one. Yep, Cinderace. Or yeah, Cinderace. Well, Our luck still remains, the jury's still out, our luck remains unredeemed, I guess you could say. We did get one illustration rare. We already have this guy in a 10. I was hoping for something a little bit extra, but what we did get was the main reason I came here, is to get a really good PSA 10 contender on our promo here. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this pack opening. I don't do a ton of rips because it's expensive, but I am doing a lot more. I love the hobby, I love collecting, and I'm just gonna keep putting stuff out there for anything that I'm interested in, that I'm pursuing. And I'll always do a lot of data analytics and set analysis, so look for a lot of that coming from me on Ascended Heroes. I'm going to do a pre-release video soon on my expectations of the prices in the market for that, as well as you know, like a month 1, month 2, month 3 type of status analysis, just to see where the set's landing and if it's worth opening and ripping still. So hopefully you'll come back for that, and I hope you enjoyed your time here, and we'll see you in the next video.